The national dialogue is going ahead this Friday. The first part of the initiative will start with the National Convention, meant to deal with the modalities and outline of how the national dialogue will take place. The national dialogue is yet another way for South Africa to assess the progress made in the last 30 years of democracy, assess what went wrong, and consider how to salvage the dream of a prosperous country under democracy. Heeding the call for an introspection as a country, President Cyril Ramaphosa gave substance to the proposal for a national dialogue, an idea sewn into the fabric of the Government of National Unity on its establishment in August 2024.
In many ways, having dialogues is part of our DNA as a nation.
But it hasn't been smooth sailing, and the lead-up came with hiccups along the way, including the preliminary 700 million rand price tag, which raised eyebrows. And now recently, the preparatory task team responsible for the readiness of the National Convention became divided on many issues. Last week Friday, just a week before the convention, several legacy foundations comprising of the Thabo Mbeki, Desmond and Leah Tutu, F.W. de Klerk, Chief Albert Luthuli, and Oliver and Adelaide Tambo foundations announced their withdrawal from the task team. But the president, as the convener of the national dialogue, wasn't deterred.
The withdrawal of the foundations is not a train smash. The dialogue is going to go ahead. The people of South Africa want the dialogue to go ahead.
Forging ahead with the National Convention, the new steering committee, known as the Convention Organising Committee, has given the assurance that all is ready for the day.
Over the last 4 days, so much was done compared to the past several months that I can say as a matter of fact.
The national dialogue has not garnered universal support. The process has been beset by challenges, and it's not only the legacy foundations that are dissatisfied with how things are going. The second largest party in the Government of National Unity, the Democratic Alliance, has also pulled out.
And while this country is bleeding, and while our people are suffering, the government wants to now spend hundreds of millions of rands on a national dialogue.
Nedlek is positive about the initiative.
We have systems in place as Nedlek to make sure that all costs associated with any project we are involved with are accounted for.
Despite the organizing committee's optimism, there are indications that dark clouds continue to gather ahead of the convention starting on Friday. Meanwhile, political analyst Sandile Swana has made a bleak prediction of the national dialogue.
The ruling elites are going to produce a document that they claim we produced that document as South Africans. They know exactly where they want to take this process. The ordinary South Africans are going to gain zero. The negative GDP growth rate, the unfavorable GDP growth rate, which lies below 1%, is going to continue. Unemployment is going to escalate to 15 million. This process is not going to help us.
President Ramaphosa will give the opening address at the two-day National Convention, which is expected to end on Saturday. Ntlantla Kgatlhane, SABC News, Johannesburg.